guys, today I'm going to go over Samuel's curriculum. He is in kindergarten and we use the Timberdoodle kits and I add on stuff as well. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so I use these planners and I'll link where I got them down below. And I basically print out what we do for every single week down here and we just check it off and rip it and go. Is Samuel's 46-week schedule. This is all the work that he needs to get done, and we take about a month or so off in the summer, but we're still technically doing school because I always want the kids to be doing math and reading and some kind of fun work. And so this is nice because I keep it right in the front of their planner, so I'm able to access that. And this is what one of his weekly schedule looks like, and it basically just goes over language arts, thinking skills, and math and history. And I just, when we're done, I mark it off. I basically try and do math, reading, and spelling every single day, and then I pick 3 to 4 works, and he's basically done after an hour or 2 every single day right before lunch. For spelling, we do spelling you see. He's about halfway done with the book, and we're actually pausing right now because it's going over some sounds that we have not learned in his All About Reading. All right, Samuel uses All About Reading. He already finished his book for this year, so he's actually on the first grade reading right now, which is really great with homeschool because you can go at your kids' pace, and if they seem to be getting it, you can move on. You can pause when things just haven't been introduced yet, which is what we're doing with spelling. So this is what we're doing with reading. I always keep a composition notebook here that they can just write and journal, and I label it his writing book. And sometimes he likes to draw. So there's that for his work in there. And then I also keep a coloring book that's easily accessible for him. So when I am reading or doing morning time, he knows where to find his coloring book. I did have it in there, but then it kind of got too messy with John Matthew trying to get it for him. I also do my epic word book, and this is great. We go through different spreads, about 1 to 2 spreads per week, and it just talks about different words and their definitions, different feelings, and how things work. And we really love going through this. He loves it. He always wants to do this one. And then we have happy, sad, feeling, glad. This one is super cool because it goes over emotion, and then it also goes over, you know, what it means. Let's, you know, have you draw one and draw dogs present inside the box, and then I write down what it is. He is also doing print and cursive, and so we use this book for print, and then we also use this book for cursive. This one I just got off of Amazon, so it's not included in the Timberdoodle kit. And this is really cool for introduction of how it all connects. And what I love about teaching cursive at the age of 5 is that it helps to connect the letters when they're trying to blend the words together. This is an add-on that I have for the kiddos. Each one of them is doing Explode the Code. This is something that they did in our Montessori school and back in Seattle, and I really liked how this book is set up. It kind of introduces the letter for the beginning books and then what the sounds are, and then in the early reading ones it goes over the different like F-A-N, the different parts of the word, so and how to blend it together, write it down. So it's recognition, it's letter sounds, and then it's writing. So I really like Explode the Code. OLSAT test prep, and this is something that we start maybe a month or 2 after we've started lessons. So we started this, I believe, back in September, and we started school in July because we had a 2-break week in August for a wonderful wedding. And then here we have Evan and More Science. We do this for science. And then for logic, we do the Kumon thinking skills. He really likes to do these. Are fun puzzle worksheets. He's almost done with the book, you guys. For math, we do Matthew C. I keep the blocks up here because all the kiddos need to access it. And I really like Matthew C because it's hands-on. They get to feel the numbers, see the numbers, build them together, understand, okay, this is units, tens, and hundreds, and they get to visually see and feel what the numbers are. And I love that approach for math. For geography, we do Evan and More as well. And we also do Beautiful Feet books for everyone, as well as a family subject. And then for history, he goes over this history book of me, and then we also do Story of the World, and I am going to read History Quest as well. Emma really wanted to do a maze book from Kumon, so we have this here as well for him to do when I'm reading out loud. Here we have a coding book. This does not come in the kit that we purchased from Timberdoodle. This is something that I added, and I really like this because Anthony is a coder And I want to teach him at a young age. There's different steps that you need to take. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the process. And it's a great, nice, gentle introduction for that. He also has his test booklet for Matthew C. And then this here is another cursive book that we do. We haven't done this one quite yet. We've done like 1 page of it. And I just felt like he needed a more gentle approach to this. I'll probably start this in a couple months when he's gone through that whole pink book over there. This was from last year. Spot the differences. We didn't finish it. So if I need him, you know, to do something while I'm teaching someone else a lesson, I'll grab this for him. Here we have some more number work. And again, this is a book that he could just grab and then do while I am giving a lesson to another kiddo. For social studies, I have, I got this with a Timberdoodle kit because we need to cover it for good citizenship, and also every kiddo needs to, you know, basically learn about how the world works. Yeah, so we use this for him. And then we have Here and There and Everywhere. This is another great book to figure out, okay, this is how we do things, this is how the world does grocery shopping, this is how what their school looks like, this is school lunches. Oh, here's a kiddo. And then we also do I Can Doodle rhymes. This one's really great because it goes over the different letter chunks. So here we have duck, and then duck, drives in a truck, and then it also is great because he gets to draw, and he loves that. He likes to draw all sorts of stuff. So for art, we have a couple things that came with the Timberdoodle kit. We have this here, he's done a couple of them. And then we also have this painting box here. I really like this one because it's not really messy and it has some fun postcards in here. We have a science, so he just kind of sits with us as we do our science for the kiddos. At this age, it's more just experimenting. There was a science box that came with our Timberdoodle kit, and we just haven't done that yet since we're doing this one with the big kids and he's just able to absorb. And then we do geography as a family from Beautiful Feet Books. And then he has his penmanship, and he does have a thing that I got off Amazon. It's just a little dry erase magnetized sheet that he can use. So he does that when I'm doing some read alouds. And then he also does good citizenship. And then we have our social intelligence and our feelings work. He also has these 3 games over here. There's Goblet Gobblers, and it's a really cool tic-tac-toe sort of game with a twist. And then he has Smart Farmer, and then he also has Apple Twist. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I know this was a super long video for curriculum, and that's just what we do. I really appreciate all the likes and loves and comments. And subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.